Hi, I'm Spoon Phillips, and I have come out to Coaldale, Pennsylvania to visit my friends at Maury's Music and try out some of the new 2020 Martin guitars that were just announced at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California. And this is one of my favorites. This is the D-18E Modern Deluxe. Modern Deluxe series guitars were introduced this time last year, and this is now the acoustic electric versions coming out this year, and they feature the Fishman Aura VT blend. It's the latest generation of the Aura technology, high definition, really great high definition that comes out of your amp or your PA, and it really captures the tone of the actual instrument. Basically, Fishman records a guitar like this with a high-end microphone. They take the wave from the pickup and they tweak it to match the wave from the microphone by cutting it into literally 1,000 pieces and tweaking them. And then they use special EQ, delay, other special effects to get it to mimic that microphone sound. And then they put it in a little computer that's extremely powerful and actually reacts to your playing in real time. It's remarkable, and it makes your amplified sound appear to the ear like it's coming from a high-end microphone. It's great stuff. You have a volume and tone control on the inside and a blending wheel, which is brand new, that allows you to control just how much of that microphone image gets blended in to your sound. You can use it differently in every room and every situation that you end up playing in. And this is the kind of acoustic tone that you really want to replicate. This, of course, is a classic example of a dreadnought body size in style 18, special style 18. It is genuine South American mahogany back and sides under beautiful thin nitrocellulose lacquer. It has rosewood binding, and it has beautiful Sitka spruce cross grain. It's just, top is just alive with this cross grain, and this has been treated with the vintage tone system of Martin's proprietary torrefaction. So the spruce has undergone a special treatment under high heat to change the molecular structure so it behaves like spruce that has aged for decades, for 70, 80 years. It sounds opened up already right out of the box, great 3D depth. And underneath the hood is Adirondack spruce bracing with golden era scalloping that has also been treated with that VTS system, the vintage tone system that removes the inherent moisture from the cells so they crystallize, and it allows energy to pass through it much faster and much easier. These are attached to the top with natural protein glues for a superior bond to get that energy from those braces on into the soundboard, and that energy as it reaches the braces has to pass through an ultra modern carbon fiber bridge plate that will never decay from all these years of the string ends biting into it. Little carbon fiber plates, super thin but super strong, are sandwiching a piece of torrefied Adirondack spruce, much less damping than a traditional maple bridge plate. So that energy coming from the strings gets all the way to those braces. And they're helped even more by these very cool bridge pins made from liquid metal. These are very, if you try to buy these things separately, they're very expensive. And liquid metal is an exotic form of metallic glass. It has a chaotic molecular structure instead of the typical lattice, so there's no weak points. So it allows energy to pass through it without stealing any of that energy. So the energy from the strings goes all the way through without losing its power as it makes its way to this beautiful soundboard, this huge dreadnought sound chamber. And from the other end, beautiful neck, really lovely, easy to play, vintage deluxe neck profile on this genuine mahogany neck. It's low, it's very good for thumb fretting, it's very comfortable for for bar chords. It's got a modern heel, so your palm stays parallel all the way up to the 12th fret. It has their high-performance taper to the ebony fretboard, so it's 1 3/4 inch here when you really need the extra room, but it's only 2 1/8 here. So it's very sleek profile, beautiful pearl inlays, abalone side dots, golden Waverly tuners, and a beautiful inlaid logo, colorful logo with abalone. And these EVO frets are much stronger and sturdier than normal frets. They are a nickel-free alloy that is stronger than the typical frets, and so they won't wear out. It'll take much longer to wear them out. And it's a glorious, glorious mahogany spruce dreadnought with that wonderful mahogany clarity, but it's still got a really warm bass, lovely definition, and a joy to play.